so you have access to it afterwards. There we go. So, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Forex trading has large potential rewards, but as like anything in life, it also has risk. The information being provided to you today is for educational purposes only. If you decide to place any trades, you're entering at your own risk, okay? Now we got disclaimers out the way, gotta have those. So, what exactly are we going to cover on today? Today we're going to go over what exactly is Forex. I know a lot of people are new on the line. We're also going to go over when to trade different Forex pairs. Okay, we're going to go over what a lot size is. Never get into the terminology, but don't worry. Although this is like a 45-minute class, you won't really understand the terminology. But I'm going to give you a tip, just some little, I guess, short nuggets where you'll kind of memorize them. And when you start to trade this on your own, at least you'll know some of the terminology, okay? What are pips? How to take a trade idea, what is a stop loss, and what is a take profit. We're going to go over all of that. And remember, when you have questions, please let me know. Now, the first thing, what is Forex, okay? A lot of people will say Forex, you might say FRX, but simply it is short for the foreign exchange market. If you don't know already, it is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. Why? Because it does over $7 trillion per day, and including cryptocurrency. Now I'm gonna say that one more time. When you're trading the Forex market, it does over 7 trillion per day. Okay. In the stock market, it does, I believe it's 3 billion, I believe it is. But in the Forex market, it's way more liquid for you. Okay. It means it's opportunity for anyone to come in here and dominate this. Okay. Statistics show that less than 1% of the world actually participate in the Forex market. And do you know why that is? It's because they don't know how, and because you don't know that you can. And that's why I always teach my niece and nephews, it's all about knowledge. It's all about getting the right environment. It's all about having the right circle around you, because when you start to leverage this and learn other things, know there's more than one way in life, whoo, this stuff gets powerful. It does. Okay. Another powerful thing about Forex is that there is no special requirements. So if you know how to add, don't know how to add, you went to school, didn't go to school, you've been maybe incarcerated, haven't been incarcerated, you're 12, you're 7, you're 95, 96, it does not matter. There are no special requirements when it comes to trading in the Forex market. A couple of things you're going to need when you're starting off is a computer. If you don't have a computer, it's okay because you can do it from your phone. But the main thing that you need is Wi-Fi, internet. Okay, you gotta have the internet to be able to do this, or able to get to the internet. Okay, get to a library, anything like that, and you'll be good to go. Another thing about the Forex market is that you can trade daily. It is open 7 days per week. That means that there is no limit on your income. When it comes to the stock market, because I do have, arm stocks as well, but when it comes to the stock market, it closes at a certain time because it deals with mainly with the US, right? But in a foreign exchange market, we're dealing with around the world, In one moment, let me lock class because I like to make sure we respect everybody's time. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the class so we don't get any late stragglers in, okay? Boom, there we go. Now, with the foreign exchange market, like I said, it just deals with foreign exchange currencies. So it's 24/7. So when you're dealing with money, money is always moving. And when you're dealing with banks, just because we're here in the US or wherever you might be located, just because that bank is closed, that doesn't mean the rest of the world banks are closed. Because when one closed, another one is open. So you're able to leverage that. When we're in a foreign exchange market, to make it more simplistic is, say for instance, you're over in the US, you travel over to Mexico. You have to exchange your US dollars for Mexican pesos, right? So you do that. So now you're like, hey, I just realized my my US dollars are worth way more over in Mexico. So you're able to spend more, right? But then when you come back, you notice, hey, you just got back way more as well. So instead of doing that, say going over there physically, we actually leverage that online and from just different platforms. Okay, so we're able to leverage all around the world different currencies. Another thing you're able to leverage is cryptocurrency on the foreign exchange side. So right now people are going and saying like, oh my God, the crypto market is dropping. If you know how to trade Forex, you know that you can leverage that, because in the Forex market, we're leveraging buys and sales. So as the crypto market is dropping, those that know how to trade Forex are selling and still able to profit in something that people say are, hey, it ain't no good. We're still able to profit in that, okay? Another thing you can trade on the Forex market is certain stocks, okay? So, you can trade stocks on the stock market, but also on the foreign exchange market as well, which means what? When it's going up, yay, we doing good. When it's going down, the Forex market, we're still doing good. Okay, so that's a powerful thing about the Forex market. Okay, that's about the Forex market all day long. But we're gonna move a little forward. So when it comes to foreign exchange market, there are also, you're trading, like I said before, different pairs. And when you start to trade different pairs, it all depends on if you're in the Sydney market, right? If you're in the Tokyo market, London, New York market, you're going to start to determine, especially when I talk about trading plans, what time of day that you want to trade. Because remember, it's 24/7. So say, for instance, you work 9 to 5. So you're like, man, I don't think I'd be able to just stop for 5 minutes and put in a trade. It's okay, because when you get off work, guess what's still open? The Forex market, right? Because the Tokyo market is open, right? The Sydney market is open. If you're one of those early risers, you got the London markets open at 3 a.m. Eastern time. So it's really no excuses, and it's pretty, like I said, very lucrative when it comes to trading the Forex market. So the more you start to advance through this, don't get caught up. Because like I said, we're only here for the next maybe 40 minutes, and you're not going to overstand it the first time you see this, okay? But my whole goal is to give you a general understanding so you can see that when it comes to learning how to trade in the Forex market, it's not as complicated as everybody make it, okay? So you have different pairs you can trade. Like when you're on the New York session, you have the euro against the US dollar, right? You got the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Because remember, it is all worldwide, okay? So I'm going to the next one. Now, one of the things once I show you today on how to enter trades into a free app called MetaTrader 4 is one thing you're going to hear me keep saying, risk management. Remember at the very disclaimer, that first slide I said about disclaimer, there are great profits with the Forex market, but then you also can take lessons or losses as well, okay? But how do you leverage that? Because I'm all about risk management, because I want to show you how to create income, not how to, take away from what you already got. We got to create it, right? So when I take you over to the app, because I'm going to show you every single thing today, when I take you over there, you're going to hear me mention lot sizes, okay? What is a lot size? It's basically the number of currency units that you will buy or sell. So it's the number of units you're going to either buy or sell, okay? That's how they measure the transaction amount. So when you're looking at this, take a screenshot of it, okay, so you can remember. But when you're trading inside that app, it's going to pretty much ask you. It's not going to say it outright, but when I show you, you're going to see. So when you're actually placing your trade, you want to know up front how much you are willing to risk. Okay, so when you're looking at it, it's always going to start. It's very rare you'll find a broker with a nano lot, but right here, so the micro lot, mini lot, standard lot. You're like, man, what are those numbers, Keish? You ain't got to worry about it, because we're keeping it simplistic today. What I want you to focus on are these numbers here and these. Okay, so when you come in, when you first get started, a lot of people think, hey, it's a gambling game. I want to put it all on number 13. That's not the way it works. We're going to practice risk management here. So when you enter into a trade, it's going to ask you for your lot size. How much are you willing to risk? So say, for instance, you're going for the lowest amount possible because you're like, hey, I'm new. I just want to dip my toe in a little bit and test the waters out. And then I start to raise my lot sizes. So you come in, you might put in a 0.01. That means that anytime the market moves, say aka pips, aka steps, because the market moves in different movements, right? But it moves by pips, but we're keeping it simple. When it moves in different steps, anytime it moves and you're in the correct direction, you're getting 10 cents. Okay? Right now, it might not sound like a lot, but some people are able to catch 500 pips, 100 pips, 50 pips, and you just multiply that times 10 cents. And some people are able to do that in 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Because if I can get you all to understand that when you're starting off, to start with just a 10 cent per pip, as you start to learn this, if you can gain $5 or $6 or $20 a day off of 10 cent per pip, it's nothing when you start to grow your account. There we go. It's nothing when you start to grow your account, and then you can take, there we go. If you can go ahead now and start using a mini lot and start putting in 0.10, which is $1 per pip. Okay, so you start off with the 10 cent per pip. And then once you start to grow your account, it's just a change of a lot size. You're doing the exact same things, the exact same steps. Only thing you're doing now, because your account is starting to grow, is change your lot size. So for instance, if you would have made $5 just trading a micro lot, now you're like, hey, okay, my account is at a decent size. Let me up that lot size. Now you're getting $50 a day, $500 a day. I cannot make any income guarantees, of course, but it's always the change of a lot size. So when you come in, I start showing you how to place trades, and you're like, man, I only got $5 for today. But we thinking as investors right now. So if you got $5 a day, remember, you only put in 10 cents. And you just grew that to $5 off of 10 cents. Now, our savings account do not do that. Well, I know mine don't. I think I get not even 1% a year. Okay, so able to do this, you got to think on a different mind frame. But don't worry, we're going to get to that. Okay, is everybody tracking so far? If not, let me know. Let me know. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to know about is your pips. So remember I said think of it as steps. Okay, the market moves in different steps. When it comes to the Forex market, we move in pips. Okay. All right. So that simply means points and percentages. Okay. So when you're looking at it, okay, like when it comes to the Forex market too, you don't have to know math because I despise math, but I still do very well in the Forex market. So when you learn the terminology, you're going to learn it because it's good to know it. Even if you're going to utilize the tools to be able to calculate, it's still good to know the basic on how it actually operates, okay? So when you're looking at the pips, say we're looking at GBP against the US dollar. What is GBP? That is the Great British Pound, okay? So the Great British Pound, at the time of this actually screenshot, it is $1.35, and then you got some more here at the end, okay? Then you got the US dollar, you got what it's worth, which means it takes this much to purchase 1 Great British Pound. Now, if you want to calculate this, remember, we have tools. We have tools. I love tools, okay? I don't want to pull out pen and paper. I love tools. So when you're looking at this, when it comes to calculation, you want to see here where it's pointing and it says 1 pip because we never count that last digit. That last digit is like when you're at the gas station and you see the prices and it's always 2 small numbers next to, I don't know how much gas, gas like what, $6 now, but it's always 2 little small numbers at the top right-hand corner of each of the prices. Those are what this called Pipettes. So when we're calculating our pips, we don't calculate the Pipettes. We calculate the pips, which is always the number before the last digit. So if you ever want to know, okay, I'm calculating this, well, we're going to use the tools. You ever want to know if you want to calculate this on your own, you're like, okay, how many pips did that market move? If you would calculate, just subtracting one from the other, it moved 1 pip. So if you was in at 10 cents, you just got 10 cents, okay? Move 2 pips, you got 20 cents. If you was in at the 0.10, and they just got $2. It's all the change of a lot size can make a huge difference, okay? But we're going to start off very modest, okay? Now, what exactly is a take profit? When you're inside the market, a lot of people think that you have to sit there and stare at the charts all day. You don't. You really don't unless you just really want to learn and you're like, hey, I'm just going to dive deep into it. Then you can, back test out the chart, do different things like that. But if you have things going on, maybe you're working or, hey, you don't sit in front of the computer all day, you're able to, I show you the app, it's MetaTrader 4, I keep saying it, MetaTrader 4. When you enter your trade into the app, as long as you have certain numbers in place, it's going to open on your behalf and it's going to close on your behalf utilizing the numbers that you put in. So you already know from the start how much you were risking and you already know how much you are going to gain, okay? Because whatever it is that you're going to risk, you can gain as well. Whatever it is that you gain, you can also risk it. So if you go in like, hey, I want to put it all on 13, just know if anything goes incorrectly, you can lose that same amount as well. Okay, so that's why I like to keep that in perspective. So a take profit is pretty much the trade is going to close out at the number that you told it to. So your take profit is your profit. It's like take profit. I'm taking my money right here. So in terms of the dictionary, say a take profit order automatically closes an open order when the price reaches a specific threshold. So when you plug that number in, I'm going to give you those numbers. When you plug that number in, it's going to automatically close as soon as it reaches it. Now, why is that important? I'm a visual person, so of course we got pictures on the next slide. So this is important because, say for instance, you were this little guy right here. You were in for a buy, okay? You were in for a buy. The market they open up for you on the buy. You're like, yes, I'm doing great. I'm gonna ride it to the moon. But then you didn't put in a take profit. When you don't put in a take profit, you're like, hey, I'm just gonna ride it out. The market can reverse, okay? I cannot guarantee you anything. Nobody can guarantee the market. If they are, they're lying to you, okay? The market, we cannot predict the market 100% of the time. So if it's going up, it's going up, okay? Cool, right? But if it starts to reverse and you didn't have a take profit in, you now could have got out with profit, but now it's starting to go backwards, okay? Especially if you was in for a buy. If you was in for a sell, it's perfect because you can just leverage the sell. But if you're in for a buy and it starts to reverse, then you got some other parameters you can put in place, but then you technically start to lose money. And we don't want to lose money here. I don't know about you, but I don't like losing money. I like gaining money, okay? So when we enter these trades, you always want to make sure you're having your take profit. Once you advance further, then you'll start to get a little more fancy with it, and then we'll go from there. But remember, this is a beginner's class. The next thing you always want to have in place is a stop loss. So the first thing, when I show you the MetaTrader 4 app, First thing you want to have in place is your take profit, okay? Your take profit. The second thing you want to have in place is your stop loss. Now, what is a stop loss? Kind of think of what it says. It's going to stop you from losing all your money. So it's a stop loss. Think of it like that. And most people, when they first start off, tend to not put in stop losses, and then they start to blow their accounts or lose their all the money in their account, and they say Forex doesn't work. It works. Trust me, it works. But you have to just have the right parameters in place and know a little background about it. So you always want to put in your take profit and your stop loss. A stop loss keeps you from losing money. So say, for instance, over here, you see the little guy, he's sweating. He's like, oh my God, I'm in for a buy. Man, the market is starting to reverse on me. He's starting to sweat because he probably got maybe $100 in account, $50 in account. And he's like, man, okay, cool. I got my stop loss in. So now for the start, maybe you already know how much you're risking. He's like, okay, I only wanted to risk, $15 in my $50 account. So he's like, hey, if it ever hits this number, go ahead and take me out. Because now instead of him losing his entire account, he only lost a certain percentage of it. And then he has the opportunity, like we say, live to trade another day because you have a stop loss in place. Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully so. Tanya, sure, and Momo, you've been on one of my classes before. So let me know in the chat if that makes sense, okay? And if you have questions, definitely let me know. Now, I keep saying MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 4. If you have not already downloaded MetaTrader 4, make sure after the class, or if you're on two screens, or you're on the computer, you got your phone in your hand, go ahead and download MetaTrader 4. This is the platform that we utilize to trade in the markets, because we're not like on TV when you see them, see some of the older movies, and they're like sell, buy, buy. They're down on Wall Street, right? We're not doing that here. Okay, we take it nice and calm. So what we utilize is a free app. It's a free app called MetaTrader 4. When you download this app, now you're able to see the markets, okay? So those are real numbers that are moving when you download that. Although we're going to start you off with a demo account, because we don't play no games, I want to start you off with demo. Then once you show that, hey, I'm comfortable with this, and now I'm seeing profits in my demo account, and then we'll try to open up a live account. But when it comes to the MetaTrader 4, you're not giving me your money on your behalf to trade for you. No, I want you to win. If something happened to me, I need you to know to input these numbers. So you're going to be trading on your own behalf. Okay, it's always good to be in control of your own money. Okay, I don't know about you, I like to be in control. So when you download MetaTrader 4, okay, before you do that, we're going to after you do that, what I like to do before we get into the trading part is to go over mindset. Okay, mindset, the things that hurt traders a lot is the mental. Because when it comes to trading, like I said, it's simple. Once you learn the steps, follow the steps, stay consistent with the steps, don't get greedy, you're good to go. So the trader's mindset, trading is actually 80% mental and 20% of the strategy. 80%, okay? Because human error comes into it. So before you're getting ready to place a trade, so it doesn't matter if you're doing demo, because I'll tell everyone trade your demo, how you're going to trade your live account. When you're in your demo account, aka we're going to say it's your live account, you want to always check yourself, okay? How is it that I'm feeling? Because once you start to trade, and say especially when you're first starting out, it might be a little rocky. That's why you're starting in demo. You might be like, man, every time I ain't feeling too well, the market seems to know, and I lose a trade. So what I love to do before I sit down, I do different things. If you follow me on social media, I meditate, I do a lot of different things. But I always check my vibe. Okay, am I calm? Am I cool? I'm not too anxious, am I? I know exactly what I'm about to do. Am I in an insane, noisy environment? Am I able to focus when I'm able to put these numbers in? Because I need to know. So I check my vibe. The next thing I do is I'm going to show you later on is you're going to have a trading plan. So with everything in life, you got to have a plan for it. You don't just jump into this. That's why people fail it, because they jump into a thing that's a gambling. You got to have a plan with it. You got to know, okay, what time of day am I going to trade? Okay, I work 9 to 5, so I know for a fact I'll be trading in the evenings. Or I work the evenings, I know for a fact I'll be trading first thing in the rising, or I'll be trading in the afternoon. You have to know this type of stuff, okay? You're going to know what it is that you're willing to risk, okay? As I always tell people, do not trade your bill money, all right? Yes, like I say, the Forex market is very lucrative, but if it goes your opposite direction that you actually put the trade in for, you're not going to have a nice day. So you don't want to go in risking everything, okay? Start off small, and then once you start, like I said, grow your account, compounding, grow your account, and then you'll start to get a lot better in this, and then you can always increase your lot sizes. But only risk what you're comfortable losing. If you're not comfortable losing, say $100, then don't risk $100. If you're not comfortable losing $5, then don't risk $5. Go a little smaller. Okay. There's no race in this. Okay. And one of the recommended books, I love to recommend books. One is Trading in the Zone. If you're really going to dive deep and get serious with this, I highly recommend Trading in the Zone because it talks about the mental aspect of it, of trading. Okay. So even if you're already trading stocks, I highly recommend this book when it comes to anything with trading. Okay. Now we get into the money part. So how do you take a trade idea? So what is a trade idea? Those are basically your copy and paste. Because when you're first starting out, this is all new. You're probably on the line like, man, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch this replay because I don't know, Keish. But when you're starting out, you're learning, okay? But we also want to get you into the fact of earning. So how do you do that? Just like I used to love to do in school, copy and paste. We're basically going to give you everything that you need, not the funding, okay? Well, actually, we'll talk about that another time. But I'm going to give you all the numbers you need to put into that free app, MetaTrader 4. So we're going to give you exactly what to put on each line. Let me see if I can do this without changing it. There we go. On each line, it's going to ask you for things. And we're going to give you the cheat codes, okay? So think about it. You was in school, you're like, man, okay, teacher gave me the test, but then teacher came back around and gave the answer key. That's what this is. You are having people that's already successful in trading, okay? Because remember, you're learning. They're already successful, and they're like, hey, I did the research, just enter this trade. And you enter it, and you go about your day. So what are some things you're going to need when it comes to copying and pasting your trade ideas, okay? No worry, you will be provided with these. So one thing you're going to need, there's that word again, MetaTrader 4. Download the free app, MetaTrader 4. The next thing you're going to want to know when you're starting to copy and paste these trades is what pair you're trading. What do I mean by that? This right here is an example of MetaTrader 4. So when I say what pair you're trading, at the top, it's always going to list a pair. Don't worry, we're going to do this live and in action, okay? So I got you. So it's always going to ask you for a pair. Here's your pair. The next thing you always want to know is your entry or your price. Right here, it's going to ask you for your price. All you want to do, because remember, we're going to give you the answers, is copy that number into here. We're not going to overcomplicate. We're just going to copy exactly what it says because remember, you're still learning, okay? And then once you get comfortable with copying and pasting, now in between that, you're still learning why you're copying and pasting. You're learning the strategy, okay? But in the meantime, you're just copying, getting the answers, and growing your account, okay? Nope, no income claims. Now, the next thing you want to know is your take profit. Remember, that's what a market would automatically take you out once your profit is hit. So your take profit right here, where you going to get that from? You're going to copy it right here, okay? And then, of course, you want to know your stop loss. And we're also going to give you a stop loss. So your stop loss keeps you from losing your entire account. So you want to have your stop loss in there. The only thing I will not, and we in our system will not give you, is the lot size. Okay, remember what the lot size were? Remember the 0.01, 0.10, 1.00, the lot size. And where's your lot size? It's going to be up here. So if you're starting off trading, you copied in your three numbers. Okay, y'all gonna get these three numbers, and right here is the only thing we're not going to tell you because we can't tell you how to manage your account. Because remember, it's all about risk management. But you already know you're going to start off at the smallest one and just work your way up until you get comfortable with this because we're not in a race, okay? So see how it says 0.85? You're going to change that. So you can change to your 0.01, 0.10. When you get a little good, then you can start doing the standards and 1.00. But in the meantime, we're going to start off small, and that's the one number we will never give you because we cannot tell you we don't know how much money is in your account, and we stay away from that, okay? That's all on you. Now, how will the trade ideas look? Anytime you see a trade idea come through, you're going to get access to the Telegram group. So when it comes through, here's an example of a buy order. It's going to say GBP USD. Remember, GBP means Great British Pound. You're not going to know the abbreviations overnight. You're not going to learn in this class overnight, but the more you start to trade, it's going to start to just come to you, okay? And it's going to say buy at, and it's going to give you a number. And it's going to say SL. SL is your stop loss. Then it's also going to say TP. TP is your take profit, okay? Now, if you were doing a sell order, don't worry, I'm going to show you all this in real time. It's going to say GBP, Great British Pound against the US dollar. It's going to say sell at whatever the number is, right? And that's the number you're going to copy. Actually, let me see if I can point to it. There we go. So whatever it says, say if it was GBP USD and it says sell at whatever this number is. So say this number was this number, okay? So you just copy exactly what it told you to do. And then it's like, hey, SL is your stop loss. See my stop loss? I want to copy, right? Say whatever number it says was, just pretend it's this number. Boom. And then it says take profit. TP is your take profit. You just want to copy whatever this number set is, we're going to pretend it's the same number, all right, into your MetaTrader 4, and you go about your day. And that takes less than, the hardest part is going to be maybe your first week because you got to get adjusted, okay? So it might take you maybe 5 minutes to enter a trade, but when you get real fancy with it and start maybe your second week, you in this trade less than 1 minute, and then you're going about your day. Because it's going to close out either in a profit or in a loss, okay? You don't have to sit and stare at it all day, okay? Now, remember, this information for educational purposes only. Now, it's time to get to the live session, okay? The live part of it. So it is practice time. So I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to share from my phone, okay? And you should be able to see it in a few moments. When you're able to see my phone screen, just let me know, okay? You should be able to see it in about 3, 2, 1. It should be popping up. Should be. If you can see it, go ahead and put I see it in the chat if you see it, so I can know we all good. We all on the same page. Okay? I'll wait. Do y'all see it? Momo and Tanya, do y'all see it? Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe. All right, I'm assuming that y'all see it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, as you see, my nephew at the top right-hand corner. So I love my niece and nephews. Okay? So when you download MetaTrader 4, okay, great, Tanya, but great, so you both see it. All right. So when you download MetaTrader 4, it's going to look just like, see how my mail, I need to check my messages. To the right-hand side, it says MetaTrader 4. That's what it's going to look like when you download it. Okay. So once you go to it, it's inside the, Apple store and the Android store. It's in both of them. Okay. So you click on MetaTrader 4. Okay. It's going to look, actually, it's going to look like this. Okay. It's going to look just like this. For one, when you first download it, if you all are new to it, when you first download it, it's going to say open a demo account, and it's going to be the MetaTrader 4 demo account. What I want to do to advance you a little further, because as you progress in this, you're not going to trade through the MetaTrader 4. You're going to choose actual broker on MetaTrader 4. Okay. So when you look at it, it's going to look something like this. The first thing I recommend that you do is go ahead and choose a broker, because once you choose a broker now, because it's a demo account, you're able to trade just like you're trading on your live account. Okay. Now, how do you choose your brokers? I cannot legally recommend brokers, but what you can do is you go on Google, you can type in, you could do regulated brokers for whatever country you're in. So regulated brokers for U.S. residents, regulated brokers for Jamaica, regulated brokers for Africa, wherever it is that you are, you just put that into Google. Okay. So how do you open up your demo account from here? At the bottom, it says quotes. Okay. See it in blue. We're going to go right beside it says chart. Right beside that, it says trade, history, settings. Okay. We're going to click on settings at the bottom right-hand corner. Once I click on settings, you're going to see it says new account. Okay. If you're following along with me and you don't see it, definitely let me know. Like I said, ask your questions. So next thing we're going to do is click on new account. Once I click on new account, it gives me 2 options. It says open a demo account and log into an existing account. Remember, I want you all to use paper money first. The numbers you're using are going to be real numbers in the market, but remember this, I want you to start off in demo first before you even put your live money into an account. So the second option where it says log into an existing account is once you're ready and I walk you through how to open up your live account. Okay, but we're going to keep it real simple. Open a demo account. So I want to click on open a demo account. Once I do that, at the top, it's going to say enter a company or server name. This is where you're going to put in that broker that you research. But to keep it simple for training purposes only, let's say you just type it in FX Choice. So I just want to type it in FX Choice. All right, you see it pops up. It says Classic Demo and Pro Demo. It doesn't matter because it's a demo. As long as it says demo, you're good to go. So I want to click on it. Once I click on that, the first thing you want to go ahead and do, you can put in your name, phone number, email. It doesn't matter what you put in here because it's your demo account. When it's time for your live account, you might want to put some good information in there, okay? So I'm putting information. When you come down where it says account information, see account type, whatever your account type is. All right, mine is USD. Leverage, you're going to learn about that. Once you get access to the full academy, you'll learn about that. But so you can already know kind of beforehand, what that means is when it comes to the Forex market, a lot of us aren't coming in with millions of dollars to trade in the Forex market. You might be coming with 50, you might be coming 100, 150, 500,000. You know what I'm saying? You might be coming in with a lower amount. So when the Forex market went on with certain brokers, they allow leverage. So what that means, if you had a 1 in 500, that means for every dollar that you have in your account, you're trading it like it's $500 instead of $1. So you're able to leverage, okay? But if you ever want to change it, okay, you can go 1 in 1, 1 in 10, 25, whatever it is that you would like. So when you're choosing your live broker, demo broker, doesn't matter. Your live broker, that's what you want to check too, is your leverage, okay? The next thing, it says deposit. Remember, excuse me. Remember, you're going to be trading this account just like you're trading your live account. Like I said, the numbers are real. It's just that it's demo dollars, okay? So how do you change? Just put on deposit. So say, for instance, like I said, a lot of people don't come in with millions of dollars. Let's take it down to something a little more realistic that most people will come in, even if it's less than that, but it's a little more realistic for everyone. Just come down with 3,000. But remember, you don't need 3,000 to invest in the Forex market. You can invest with as little $25, $50 to have into your broker account when it's time to go live, okay? But we'll talk about that another time. The next thing you want to do once you have everything filled in is click on register. Once you click on register, see it gives you a login information, password. You can actually write that stuff down if you want to, but remember, it's a demo account. So if you lose it, it's okay. Don't freak out, because a demo, you just create a whole new demo account. All right. Does everyone have that? Or you need me to go through it one more time? If you need me to go through it one more time, you can go on and put one more time in the chat and I got you. Okay. Just let me know. Okay. All right. So I'm going to assume that y'all got it covered. All right. So once you have this downloaded, now you are ready to trade. Okay. Now, when it looks like this is kind of odd looking for me, because I like to see my spreads. I like to see what is the broker's cut. Remember, I said, I'm not trading on your behalf. Someone else invited you here. They're not trading on your behalf. You're doing all this from back here and utilizing a broker. Broker is pretty much like a bank. Okay. Only thing, you're doing a deposit. It's like your bank. So when you choose your broker, you're choosing the bank who's going to be not handling it for you, but who does deposits for you, and you can handle withdrawals through there as well. So what I like to do is I like to see up front, okay, where's the spread? When you're researching your broker, you want to research the spreads too. So at the top it says simple. I want to click on advanced. Now this looks more better to me, because now I can see what the spread is. That simply means that anytime I enter a trade, say I'm looking at the top where it says EUR USD, I'm looking at the top, the spread says 12. That means that anytime I enter a trade, right off the back, it might be 2 cents, 3 cents, the broker's taking their cut. Okay, because of course they have their services too, right? Because when somebody providing a service, of course, a lot of times you got to invest in that service. So there's this maybe like 1 cent, 2 cents, which means that when you're looking at the spread, it says 13 at the top. That means that as soon as you enter a trade, it's going to be red until it gets past the spread, which is which translates over to pips of 1.3 pips. Okay, so as soon as that market move a little bit, say over 1 pip, then hey, they got their cut and they're good to go. The rest of it now, if you're still in profit, is your profit. Okay, don't overthink it. They're not taking $1,000 from you. Just maybe 1 cent, 2 cent, maybe 5 cent. Okay, at the start, and then you'll see it move up and it'll go to blue. So you hear me discussing colors. Okay, so anytime I'm gonna show you an example of a trade. When we're placing a trade, you see in red means okay, I'm taking a lesson right now. It's a loss. You see blue, you in profit. Okay, so let's give an example. It's a demo account. So I want to trade EUR USD. Okay, and I'm looking at it. These numbers moving are live numbers in the market right now. So all I want to do if I want to trade it is I want to click on it. Once I click on it, it gives me 3 options. It says trade, chart, details. Now we want to trade it, okay? Because when you first start off, you're going to be copying and pasting and trading. We want to click on trade. But remember I said when you get started with the Forex market, you need to have, if you don't have a computer, you need to at least have, a phone, a tablet, and some internet service. So because you can do a lot of things once you start, elevating past the copy and paste, start doing your own trades, you can actually mark up or analyze from your phone. So as I click on chart, I can look at the chart, okay? And I can draw on here, but this is much more advanced once you get past the copy and paste stage. So let's go back. So I'm back on the quotes page. I click on EUR USD, that's the euro against the US dollar. I want to go ahead and click on trade because I want to trade it. Now, this looks just like that screenshot over on the slideshow, right? So when you're looking at it, remember the first thing I said you need to know is your pair. So see at the top, it looks just like it. See at the top, our pair is EUR USD. The next thing we're normally going to give you is, it's normally market execution. There we go. It's normally going to say market execution, or it's going to say instant execution. Okay. So that means that market execution or instant execution, you get in the market right now. Whatever the price is, see the price says 1.0514, because remember, we don't count that 4, we don't count that. It should be moving again. It'll move again in a minute. But that last small number, the Pipettes, remember, we don't count that. So that means that we're getting in right now at this current price. Now, what you have in place for those that, work or have everything's going on is what are called pending orders. That means that you're going to set it up. Okay, so if I click on market execution, now I have a drop down menu. That means that don't worry, you always get this information. It's going to tell you exactly in the chat exactly what to put. Okay, so say for instance a buy limit. So when I click on buy limit is simply, you buy in the market, you're going to learn terminology. You're going to learn it. Okay, so say for example I clicked on buy limit. Now this looks exactly like the screenshot as well, because now it's going to ask me for the price. So instead of me getting in right now for market execution, instead I'm like, hey, don't put me in yet until it reaches this price. Okay, but remember, you get all this information, and all you can do is copy it. Then you see it says a stop loss and a take profit. Now, for demonstration purposes only, I want to show you up here at the top on the market execution is your lot size. Remember, that's the one thing we will not give you. So 0.01 is what you're risking or could gain 10 cents per pip. So if I want to do, so I'm gonna do a buy and sell so you can see the numbers. Okay, so I did a buy. All right, and I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna do a sell just so you can see here. Just so you can see. So I want to do another one. All right, I want to trade. And I'm gonna do a sell. There we go. So when you're looking at it, you see it automatically open up in red first. Okay, so I'm gonna open up in red first because remember the broker has to get their cut first, and now the market's gonna move and do what it do. And this is at a 0.01. So let me show you one more thing. So say for instance, it's just showing you the different lot sizes. A lot size can change, can really mess with your mindset sometimes too. So click on trade, the same as that pair. I take it up to 10. Okay, I'm going to do a buy just to show you this because it's demo account, right? And I'm going to do one more and I'm going to do a sell at the 0.10 just to show you the difference in the prices when you increase your lot sizes. So I want to trade again, and I think I did a buy, I think it was. We're going to do a sell. Okay, got it. Buy, sell, yep. Then the last one I'm going to show you is the 1.00 because now it's moving up a little more. So I want to come over, I want to do the same thing, click on trade. I just want to show you the difference. And I want to change it now. And all I'm doing is clicking in it and just pressing the number, okay? So put a number in I want to put in. All right, I'm doing a whole standard. So I'm going to do a buy. And so you can see the number is bigger because now I'm risking more, okay? Then I'm going to do a sell for it. So you can see trade, still on one, I'm doing a sell for it. Okay, now you see the smaller numbers. So you see how fast the market moves. But don't worry, you're going to learn all this, okay? So the smaller numbers, you see they might hit profit beforehand because I entered those earlier, okay? But when it comes to your profit, it all depends on, so although you might see 0.02, if it goes on profit, it might be 0.04, but over time, say over the next 5-10 minutes, you're going to see them start to turn blue, okay? Not both, but you're going to see them start to turn blue. And as you notice too, I was able to put a buy and a sell in, okay? So at the top, when you're looking at it, you see it tells you, how much right now you're in the negative. Okay, you see it's constantly moving. But right now, it will constantly move until I enter in certain numbers. And what certain numbers am I missing right now? I'm missing my take profit and I'm missing my stop loss. If I never put those in, this trade is going to constantly run. Whether it's in negative or positive, it's going to just constantly just keep running. So what I want to do is actually always put in my stop loss and my take profit. Now, what are the trades going to look like when they come through? Okay, we're going to come back to this one. So the trade is going to look like, so I can show you all. Say, for instance, it's going to look just like this. Okay, so it's going to give you your pair. When it comes to the group, it's going to have your pair. You're just copying it, remember? So if, say, for instance, I wanted to do Euro USD. I'll come over here. All right, you see how the numbers are still moving? All right, this larger number right here. See, that's why we're going to start off. I want to start you off with the smaller lot sizes first. Because once you grasp the strategy, then you just increase the lot size. Okay, don't worry, it's very strategic. I got you. So say for instance, you seen come through the group, it said Euro USD. Okay, first thing you want to go ahead and do is you want to find Euro USD. So I'm scanning, I'm looking. Don't worry, we already see it. We're looking. Okay, where's Euro USD? It's up at the top. So all I want to do is click it because remember, I want to trade it. So I click on trade. Once I click on trade, I need to come back over. I need to see what it said. It said, hey, I need to buy it. I'm going to change the numbers though. Or we're going to change the numbers. I'm going to have to buy it at 1.05055. Y'all see that? Okay. I want to come back over to my MetaTrader 4. And the first thing I want to do is up here, you see it's on market execution. I want to change it. 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be a limit order. So buy limit or sell limit. So I click on buy limit. Next thing I want to do, because remember, I manage my own risk. is I want to take this number down because only you know how much is in your account. Remember, this is demo account. So I want to take it down. So I want to take it down, say 0.01. We're going to keep it real simple, 0.01. Next thing I want to grab is my price. Okay, the price says 05055. Okay, I just want to copy exactly what it says. 05, and I totally forgot what it just said. 05055. There we go. All right. Now I'm copying it. Next thing I want to do is copy my stop loss. I'm just copying it, okay? So next thing I want to do, my stop loss, remember it's going to say SL, so 0500. I'm type it in, stop loss, 0500, okay? All I want to do now is copy my TP. I forgot the screen moving slow. There we go. It's 1.0615. I just want to copy it. 1.0615. Memory. I'm working on my memory, y'all. There we go. And all I want to do, I want to verify everything is correct and make sure. Boom, I came over my same pair. I know I'm doing a buy. Okay, I got my stop loss and my take profit in. All I want to do now is hit this place button. And voila, you're done. So you see it at the bottom where it says orders. Now I can go about my day. You didn't see me check a chart, right? Because remember, you're starting off copying, but don't worry, you are going to learn this because that's the ultimate, is for you to learn this. Because once you learn this skill set, when you transition from the copying and pasting, now you're able to pay it forward to others, to your loved ones, okay? I teach my nieces and nephews. You're able to pay this forward. And as you see, the numbers are moving. Those are from we did just buys and sell for each different lot size, okay? So when you see the trade ideas come through the group, all you're going to do is copy exactly what it says. Now, let's do another example. Say, for instance, I click back on my quotes page. If I want to ever get back over to where all the pairs are located, I click on the quotes page. Once I click on the quotes page, say, for instance, they told me that, okay, it came through, it said GBP, JPY, buy at, whatever it is. When you're looking at this, because I want to show you how to add a pair, and then it's all makes sense once you start getting hands-on. Because with trading, it's all about hands-on. It's all about you pressing the button. It's all about you looking at the MetaTrader 4 on your screen, okay? So, say for instance, they want you to trade GBP, JPY. So when you're looking at this, what you don't see is, there we go. What you don't see is the pair GBP, JPY. Now, what am I looking at? You see it says EUR, USD, GBP, USD. Come down on EUR, JPY. I don't see GBP, JPY. So I need to add a pair. This is how you add a pair. Okay, all this is going to, once you start to look at it on your own, you'll be like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. So at the top right-hand corner is a plus sign. I just want to click on this plus sign. Once I do that, what I want to do is go ahead, is type in the search bar what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for GBP, JPY. All right, that's the Great British Pound against the Japanese Yen. I simply want to press the little green plus sign. It disappears. I press the cancel button. I go back, and now it's down here at the bottom. So now I'm ready to trade it. So now I do the exact same thing. I'm over in the Telegram group that said, hey, we're going to be selling GBP, JPY, because remember you can sell and buy. We want to click on it. I want to click on trade. I want to go back to the group and see exactly what they said do. Okay, they said we was going to sell it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a sell limit. Then I want to go ahead and put in whatever numbers they suggest that you place into here, okay? Because we can't tell you, so whatever numbers we suggest, okay? So you want to put it in. So say, for instance, this one was, I'm trying to find a good number for you all. So this one, because this one's already moving, so I might not have one. There we go. There we go. I had to look at numbers first. So say that's the number they gave you, right? The 16575. They also gave you a stop loss. Okay, we're going to be selling, so they also gave you a stop loss. We're just going to throw some numbers in here. And then they also gave you a take profit. So they gave you a take profit, right? All right, boom. Uh-oh, if I can see my numbers correctly. There we go. And they gave you a take profit. All you're doing is copying these numbers and hitting the place button. Okay, now let's say, for instance, you put in something wrong. All right, say you had the 167 down here and you had the 165 up here. And you messaged me like, Keish, the place button's not lighting up. That's because the numbers are backwards. So MetaTrader 4, they have it designed so spectacular that you kind of cannot put in the wrong numbers. Okay, it's either going to say invalid stop loss, or it's going to make a ding noise, and you're going to be like, man, I must have did something wrong. And then you message me, I'm like, yeah, you did. It's okay to switch numbers around. So we're going to switch the numbers back around. Okay, so remember, so they're going to give you these numbers. Okay, and these numbers do very well. All right, I'm going to put in the take profit. Boom, like the place button. We're good to go. Okay, so normally that takes less than a minute. Okay, so like I said, once you start to get fancy with it, you're going to fly straight through it. Okay, and as you see up here, there we go. Up here, I never did put in take profit or stop loss. So I could have already been out of some type of profit for all the buy orders. Yeah, for all the buy orders, but I never did set a take profit. So boom, it goes right back, and it's going to move up and down. The market, it moves one of three ways. It's either going to move up, it's going to move down, or you call what's called consolidation, like the Charlie Brown t-shirt. It moves up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it, right? It's not really making a major move up or a major move down. That's what we leverage, is those major moves, okay? As you see, it's still moving. It's moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? Now, any questions on how to place a trade? If so, definitely let me know, okay? And if not, we're going to go right back over to the actual slideshow. All right, so let me know. Remember, I'm here for you all. All right, we got a few more moments and we're going to close it out. But if you think anything, let me know. So I'm going to share the screen again. All right, we're on 3. Here we go. And you should be able to see it. When you can see it, just put I see it, so I can know that you see it. Y'all see it? You can put a 1 or a 2 in the chat, but I know you see it. I see it on my other screen too, so I know y'all good. I know this is new, so I know that's why normally when it's new, y'all get real quiet, but it's okay. I got y'all. So how exactly do you learn this? Okay, because I don't know. Does it seem hard to copy and paste numbers into the app? If it does, put it seems hard. If it don't, then put easy. Does that seem pretty easy? What I just did, not the terminology, because you're gonna learn terminology, but to be able to download a free app, MetaTrader 4, and then go ahead and copy exactly the numbers that we're going to give you. Does that seem easy? If so, put easy in the chat. So how exactly do you learn how? Exactly. There we go. Yes, yes. So how exactly do you learn how to trade Forex? So you can take a screenshot. This is pretty much what you follow to start to learn this. The first thing you want to do is get educated. By you being on here this afternoon, that's the first step. You're starting to get educated. You're learning the simplicity of it first, okay? And then as you learn simplicity of it, you're starting to earn from it, and they can go back and really start diving deep and learning this. The next thing you want to go ahead and do is you want to make sure that you download the free app. So if you haven't already, it is MetaTrader 4. If you haven't downloaded, MetaTrader 4. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a broker. Remember, I said I cannot legally recommend brokers, but there are ways in which you can see some of the best brokers that we have around here. Then the next thing you want to do is what you're going to start doing this afternoon or this evening, depending on your work schedule, is you want to practice on your demo account first. And then once you start to show me like, hey, Keish, look at my results. I'm doing good. I made $5 a day. I made $10. I made $20 a day. Because remember, that stuff adds up. Because $20 a day is, was it like $5,000 a year? But imagine most people make $70 a day. Some people make $100 a day. Okay. Some people make higher than that, but I know we're not used to seeing people create that much income in the market. So I'm going to keep it with, the regular stuff that we normally do. And then the next thing you want to do is open a live account. And then you want to just keep it going. Learning and earning. Learning and earning. Okay. Back and forth. Learning and earning all day long. Okay. Now, the educational platform that we utilize is called Extreme FX Global Academy. Okay. That's where I'm learning from. That's where I talked about the trade ideas, where they're going to come from. Is from there, and they do very well. And what I like about it, what you see on the screen right here, these are the founders. These are creators of this educational platform. And as you notice here, they look like me. That's what I love about it. So I feel I love it here. Okay, I love it. So what you have Dynamite Sloan. Okay, he's our CFO. He handles all the financial, which means that he gets us paid. Okay, he makes sure that every cent that comes to this company goes back into the company. Okay, I love it. All right, then you got the call them the Lynch sisters because their last name is Lynch. Is Reagan and Megan Lynch. They've also built multiple companies and made just good money. I don't want to put dollars. I hate putting dollars on things, right? And they've done very well in what they've done. And then the ultimate is Jacob Milkel, and he's created some millions. Okay, I tell them, like, put dollars on stuff, and in the previous companies that they've been in, and what they noticed is that there were things that could be corrected. So instead of putting those dollars towards someone else, they created their own company, and that's how we came across the Extreme FX Global Academy. Okay, they have an intimate classroom feel. So just how like we're on this Zoom right now, and when you do have questions, once you start to really get to, get comfortable. You start asking your questions. I know. You start asking your questions. And it's very intimate. So just how we're on here right now, and it's only a few of us on here, right? It's normally more on their platform, but it's intimate. So when you have a question, you're like, hey, can you go back to that slide? I don't understand the chart markup. Can you show me why did you do that chart markup? Or why is it buy? Why is it a sell? You have questions. It's an intimate classroom feel. Okay, so you're on Zoom just like this. Okay, we're one of the only companies with a youth academy. If you don't know, and you ain't heard me say it 5 times, I love my nieces and nephews. Okay, which means that when I saw they had a youth academy, I was on it. Okay, I was on it. So what you have is one of the youth, okay, and also one supervising them, teaching the youth. Because yes, we can show them, but it's always good when they hear from a different mouth. Okay, when they hear from someone that's same age group that's making some good money, they tend to just flow with it a lot better. So we do have a youth academy. Okay, we are headquartered here in the U.S. So we're not some companies or other countries. No, we're right here in the U.S. All right, and like I said, our founders are Adrian Sloan, Reagan and Megan Lynch, and Jacob Mitchell. And between the 4 of them, that's over 56. Well, it actually should be 60 now. 60 combined years of experience in this industry. Okay, so you are with the best of the best. Okay, whether you want to become your own entrepreneur or you just want to strictly do it trading, you're among the best of the best. Okay. Now, I love to tell people the vision. Okay, you already heard part of my vision from before, but the whole vision here is to create 1,000 6-figure earners. Okay, that's simple. That's simple because if you can copy and paste, that's real simple. Plus some other stuff I'm gonna show you. It's super simple. So create 1,000 6-figure earners and become the premier educational entrepreneur platform, providing a roadmap to financial success. Because you might think it stops here at Forex. No, this is just the gateway. This is the beginning. Because once you learn Forex, you're starting to get your cash flow going. Now you're starting to next maybe work on your credit, and next you start opening up your own business. And now you're no longer utilizing your own liquids to invest in projects, right? To invest in just different ventures that you want to invest in. But it all started with Forex, right? The simple stuff. And you're going to take what you learned from Forex, take the profit from Forex, and now do other ventures, okay? Now start your own business because ownership is the key to generational wealth. All right. So in our Forex Academy, what we do have are walkthrough videos, every single thing. So like once you lock arms today, you're going to get onto new movement orientation with myself and also another person. We have simple steps for beginners. So it doesn't matter whether you're 5 years old, a nice 7 years old. These are simple steps for beginners. That's why I love doing beginners training. Okay. The foundations. So everything. So when I talked about stop loss, take profit, lot size, you're like, okay, I kind of get it, Keish, but I would like to know, I want to dive deeper in it. Okay. Cause I'm just that type. I want to know deep. I want to know more. We do have recorded videos. So just like you're on here right now, and I said I recorded in our actual academy, every training that we do is recorded. So you're able to go at it at your own pace. Okay. Simple stuff. And then of course we have live education. So I don't know if someone know about, NAS 100. Those are the top 100 US stocks. Okay. That's on the stock market. You can trade it on the Forex market. Okay. We do trade US 30 here, but for my beginners, you'll learn about those soon. Don't worry. Okay. And we do have live education like 1 or 3 times per day. You don't have to be on it 1 or 3 times per day, but it is there if you need it. Okay. And then of course you learn it and you're earning. So you copy and paste trading, exactly what I just showed you today. Okay. And you're making money while you're learning because you're getting trade ideas daily. And what I like about that is not only you're copying and pasting, but you get to learn it. So if you don't no longer want to copy and paste, you just want to learn and do your own strategy that you learned from the academy, you're all good. Because now you just really set yourself up for success now because you're not worried about copy and pasting. Now you're doing your own. It gets deep, I tell you. So how exactly do you get started with this? Okay, with everything, there's investment. Say you want to become on as a student. You're like, hey, I want to get into the academy, to the platform. I want to get the live education. I want the personal mentorship. I want the hands-on. I want the trade ideas inside the groups. This is actually the lowest startup that I've seen in learning the educational platforms. And I've actually looked into a couple of them. This is the best one, especially with the starting point. So if you just want to strictly come in and learn Forex, because that's what we're doing today is Forex, it is only $99 to get started. $99. That's it. And you get the live education, you get the trade ideas, you get the trainings, you get the video academy, you get all the archive videos, and you also do get your personal website. So I will show you the website because although we're talking about Forex today, we also offer financial service for those business owners. Okay, so if you're looking to build up your personal credit, you're looking for business loans, personal loan, it gets deep here. This is your gateway because it started Forex to everything else. Okay, so that's only $99 to start, and it's $99 per month. That's it. Like I said, you can come in here and make $20 per day, no income claim guaranteed. Okay, you can make $10 a day, $50 a day. It's no limit. It's really no limit on this because it's $7 trillion per day industry. And then if you want to learn, take it a little further, we only talked about Forex today, but there are different parts of Forex. Say you want to do binary, HFX, you do have that as well. So that's a dual student. That's only $139 to start, and then it's $139 a month. But if you want to come in for those that are a little more advanced and know more about binary and Nadex trading, that's more on the regulated side, the regulated broker for HFX side, you can also still learn FRX, still learn your HFX, and also too, now you can learn Nadex, and that is only $179 to start and $179 a month. Okay, and it doesn't change. Like this, the best prices I've seen. So who partners with us normally is youth. Like I said, we have a lot of youth in here. Social entrepreneurs. So those that love multiple streams of income partner with us. Seniorpreneurs. Yes, man. I keep saying up to 96, but it's beyond that. Somebody higher than 96, they can still learn to trade too, because it's versatile over here. And of course, students, those still in college, still in high school, because we do the youth as well. Business owners normally partner with us, and just anyone seeking extra income. Okay. Now, what we do have also as well is a student/affiliate program. Okay, everything has an affiliate side to it. This is the optional side. This is where you're earning still with the Forex, but now you can enter into that multiple streams, where now you're taking advantage of the Forex education, the copy and paste trading, right? All the financial solution products that we have. Remember I spoke about credit, business loan, personal loans, trust, show how to build your trust, a lot of different things. This is your one stop for building your generational wealth. Then of course you have referral plans from $500 all the way up to $1 million per month, and it's people that look like us that's doing it. That's what I love about it. So on the affiliate side, okay, remember you had the student side that was only $99 to start. If you want to take advantage of the affiliate side, because now, say for instance, you have someone to get started with you, you can leverage that. So what we have here is the $69 added to it. So I think it's $168, and that $69 is not monthly. That is one time a year. So if you want to become an affiliate, it is only $168 to start. For the affiliate, okay, $168 to start, you still get your Forex information. Everything you get as a student, you get as an affiliate, just that now you get leverage the second part of it, okay? And what I like about it is they offer a lot of fast start bonuses. So anytime you got someone that got started, you now got a $25 fast start bonus because you're an affiliate, okay? Say for instance too, you have someone get started and you're starting to build this because you're like, hey, I can reach $1 million a month. That's extra on top of my trading. I could take what I get from the affiliate part and invest into my brokers. We'll talk about that another time now. But they have generational bonuses. So on the affiliate side, you have like 5 different opportunities to create income. From the fast start bonus, the generational bonuses that passes up to you. Okay, not down, passes up to you. All right. And then another thing I like about it, you see it says PV, which is a personal volume. Over here, it's all about us helping each other. I can't just come into this platform and I'm the only one on the affiliate side and I'm the only one creating all the income. No, I cannot go any further unless I help others. And that's what I love about this, because you have to help. It's not one person creating all the income over here. No, we all work together as one team, one unit. That's the military meal, okay? Next, you have the Affiliate Plus. That's comes with, you see everything comes with a personal credit program, and you're still learning Forex, but now you get the HFX side of it as well, okay? And that's $299 to start. Don't even worry about the $69 affiliate fee because it is waived. Then it drops down to $129 a month, okay? And then say, for instance, you want to learn every single thing. You're like, hey, Keish, give me everything. That's the Forex, okay? HFX, Nadex, you got access now to discounted on our financial products, and that's only $4.99 one time. All these first numbers are one time, and the bottom numbers are your monthly, and your monthly is only $149 if you want to take advantage of that. Most people come in and just simply start off with the affiliate, $168 to start, $99 a month, or you can come in as a student, $99 to start, $99 a month, and you're still good to go. You're still gonna get the same powerful information, okay? Now, what we do have as well is incentives. So you with us for a month, with us for 5 months, right? 12 months, you actually get different incentives such as hotel savings, okay? You get restaurant cards, airfare vouchers. Like, we reward you because we love the fact that you're are committing to stay with us, okay? We love it, okay? everything should be loyalty rewarded, right? Wouldn't it be nice if the whole world was like that? So your next steps. So say for instance, you're like, hey Keish, I am ready to get started. What do you need to do? So for one, if it wasn't me that invited you to this call, get back with them and they're probably gonna get you on the line with myself. Okay, and they're gonna give you their actual referral link and you're gonna get started that way, okay? You're gonna choose your membership package. So whether you wanna be a student or you want to be an affiliate, you're gonna choose that. You're going to complete your fast start training. Okay. Once you get started, you will get on the line with me and I'll show you how to access your fast start training. You're going to get set up for everything that you need, how to access the groups, how to do the copy and pasting. I'm going to show you how to launch your business. Say for instance, those that like, hey, I want to leverage the affiliate side. We're going to show you how to do that. And then of course, your ultimate is your next step was to learn and earn and focus on consistency. Okay. All right. So you're in the right place, the right time, with the right people, and we got you covered. All right. So make sure you stay updated. So all the recordings, even this recording that I do for the Thursday trainings is going to be located on forex-vibes.com. I'm going to post it in the chat so you all will see it. And that is forex-vibes with a Z.com. Okay. All right. So that is where I put the recordings at. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Makisha Stiles. Actually, just use my name. And also on Facebook, you can search Makisha Stiles. I always use my name. You'll see me on there. And for those that are, not quite ready to get started with us yet, no worries. Still, make sure you stay updated. Just text READY to 678-737-8054. It's going to add you to our text message list. Okay. So, once again, before I change screen, READY, just text READY to 678-737-8054. Okay. And I think that is all that we have today. Are there any questions? Any questions? Going once? Going twice? No questions? No questions is a bad question. You used to learn in school, no questions is a bad question. All right. If there's no questions, if so, you can definitely let me know. Some of you do have my cell phone number. You can always text me, let me know. We can get on the phone and talk, okay? So, the ultimate question is, are you ready for everything that you deserve in life? Okay, you're ready for copy and paste tradings? Are you ready to learn from our expert educators, our on-demand learning platform, and ready to get some extra income? Are you ready? That's the only thing you got to decide on today. And I would like to say thank you to each and last one of you for hopping on. It has been a pure pleasure. Now I'm looking forward to seeing you inside our academy or on the next class. All right. So if you if you have any further questions, those of you that are connected to me, just go ahead and just text me and I got you covered. All right. So I would like to wish you a blessed, wonderful, and just prosperous rest of the week. And take care.